Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to my channel. The temperatures here in West Tennessee have been hitting the 30s, mostly higher 30s. Today we're going to be going outside in the garden and we're going to be harvesting the sweet potato garden. Now, sweet potatoes will mold and rot in the ground if it hits like frosted weather. We're trying to prevent that from happening. And it still looks like it's nicely growing. All the leaves are green, and usually you harvest a sweet potato garden when the leaves have started turning brown. But mine is still going strong. I just don't want to take the chance that I'm going to lose all of this food if it starts to frost or go below the temperatures where it starts to freeze. We're going to go out there and we're going to take the whole garden apart and see how many sweet potatoes we came up with. Now there's about 18 slips planted in this garden. I believe there's going to be a ton of sweet potatoes in there. I've already harvested maybe 5 or 6 for meals, kind of like taking them earlier. But that's the benefit of having these types of gardens, is that you can pick as you eat and go. We're going to get out there now. I'm going to grab some gloves and we are going to harvest this sweet potato garden. I did bring some crates with me. We're going to be putting the sweet potatoes in one crate, and then I'm going to be putting some of the leaves in the other crate for the chickens. This is the sweet potato garden. As I said earlier, it still looks like it's doing well. The time that you're supposed to harvest them is when the leaves become like this. Now the whole layer underneath this set of leaves, I think, is dead and brown. We've even got some over here starting to die out, but we're going to take all this apart right now, just so we can salvage the sweet potatoes. And the leaves are really good nutritionally, especially for humans and the chicken. We're going to be saving as much of that as we can for them. Probably going to want to take some of these leaves off for the chickens. I don't really want to give them the stems, but that might take a while. Maybe I'll just rip them off and then we can put the stems in the brush pile or even the compost pile. Probably give them these for days, not give them to them all at once. Definitely a good thing to wear gloves. I don't know if there's any spiders in here. I don't want to get bit again, because I got bit weeding the tomato garden. We are definitely making some progress. We have a basil plant in the middle of here. I'm going to pull that out. That I might even be able to give to the chickens. Let's do that too. Oops, seeds just went a-flying. And then I think before we start to harvest these sweet potatoes, we can remove this trellis just for purposes of getting in there, because I don't want to have to get in between them. Starting to see some sweet potatoes. Some baby ones right now. Definitely a lot easier to pull these viney type leaves than to pull like root system of weeds and leaves out of the garden. sweet potatoes, they grow under the ground and then their leaves grow above the ground. And that's why I have the trellis there. All of those leaves could grow on the trellis. We have a big old pile right there. Definitely starting to save some for the chickens. And I already found sweet potato. You guys can see some sweet potatoes starting to pop through. But we're going to dig all of that up and pull out all the sweet potatoes because, again, they grow underground. Right now we can't see it. I'm going to work on getting the last of that out of there, and then we'll start on the fun part. Even a marigold in the middle of here that didn't make it because I think it's because the sun couldn't get to it. Oh, pulled up another sweet potato. Look at that. Put these in my bag. Ooh. Well, I think there's going to be a lot of sweet potatoes in here. I planted 18 plants, not more. Oh my gosh, that, y'all. Oh my goodness. Definitely going to be a lot in here because the whole thing was hiding. Look at all of these. Oh my gosh, this is huge. Look at this, y'all. Look at that. The thing is huge. I gotta put my hair up. I just cannot this way. I'm tying my hair back. I'm gonna clear out just a little bit more. Get started on stem. Man, these things are big. Right, one thing I noticed already was that this broke. Looks like it broke off of, I don't know if it was me pulling it, but I'll have to replace that for next year, or even just tie it in the middle for next year. But that was a DIY trellis that I made. You guys can see all of them sticking out. Now it's going to be the fun part, digging for all of those. Now here's what we have far. These are the ones that I pulled out while pulling the leaves out. And of course, there's like little roots there that they used to hold on to. We're just going to keep filling that up. And then at the end, I will take off more leaves for the chickens, put them in there with the basil. Go give those to the girls. I'm going to move this. I'm going to move it over here so I can get in there. We're going to be stepping in here. 2 right here. See, y'all? My gosh. Many of them. Oh my gosh, you guys, they go far down too. Oh my gosh. I am excited, y'all. Just wow. Oh my goodness. Look at all this food, y'all. Well, I'm set for Thanksgiving. In my family, I was the one that made the sweet potato dish for the holidays. Now that I don't live around family, got a lot. Exactly sure. There's more in here. I think we're done, y'all. Entire garden is cleaned out. Move that trellis for now. Put it back in there. Look at all of these. That whole entire crate is filled, some bigger than others. That's a lot of sweet potatoes. Quite honestly, I am happy with the success of this harvest because I didn't think I could grow potatoes, let alone sweet potatoes, but I did it. And I'm going to do it again next year. We'll fill this garden just a little bit more. It has more dirt to grow in rather than going in a hard ground. I will fix the trellis eventually, and supposedly these have to cure for a few weeks before eating them. I mean, you can eat them now, but they say to cure them. I'm probably going to be putting those in my grow room in the mobile home, and I've got shelves on there that I can use to cure them on. And definitely going to be picking off some more of these greens for the girls. Put those in there. I'm going to put the trellis back. Call this a project. So that was super fun. That was my first time ever harvesting a sweet potato garden, and I think it was a huge success. I counted the sweet potatoes. We got over 70 sweet potatoes, and I only planted 18 slips. A lot of sweet potatoes came from just those 18. Next year, I'm going to be doing it all over again, especially with the way that I grew the slips. I took sweet potatoes and I placed them in moist dirt, and then they grew little slips on them, and I took them off, and those are what I planted. They ended up growing viney little plants, and months and months later we had our sweet potato plants. I'm going to be using that same garden next year. We're probably going to be putting a little bit more compost in there just to fill it up a little bit more, so that the sweet potatoes have some more dirt to grow in. The garden right now is it's kind of only half filled. We're definitely going to be filling it some more, but I think it was a great success. Love it. I'm going to have sweet potato meals for the rest of the winter. If you guys like this video, please give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button below and click the notifications bell so you can receive a notification each time I post a new video, which is every Sunday. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Thank you. Don't put that part.